The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Ah, Raktar, very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills the sword that pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade to carry the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of a sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to land in a shower of light. There is no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land. In a manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Raktar, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? This is the understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out the Fair Woods to discover that destiny of herself and you must follow. Show me your map. And, okay, the X on your map marks the path that will lead you to Fair Woods. You'll be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I give you the power to create beacons! Oh, this is something that truly sets this game apart in an awesome way. I thought the beacon system was amazing. So yeah, check this out. So I can do that. I can slap down these beacons anywhere, and this will turn into a big pillar of light that you can just see from far away. It is awesome. I do truly love the beacon system. Let's see here. Oh, remove a beacon from your map. Point. I did kind of set it over the X. Zoom in with A before you lay one down. She's gonna make me... What? Oh my gosh. I basically put it over the X. She probably won't even count that. Like, so hard my hand is like shaking. Alright, cool. Now, is that good enough for you, you old wench? Let's see here. A beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for the beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. Now is the time to do or to die. And after the Spirit Maiden, one you call Zelda. On your way out, take contents of the treasure chest within this room you find they should prove useful on your journey. Magic. Secret magics are afoot. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all questions you will now be answered in time. For now, Raktar, go bravely. Alright, so there is a chest apparently in this room. What is through there? You can't... Her hat blocks the view. You can't really know what's in there now, can you? Must be something good, right? Anyways... She said there's a box in this room. Oh, there it is. Probably like 5 rupees or some shit like that. Oh! Revitalize the potion, fully replenish shield engages. So they just like give you 2 bottles right off the bat in this game. I think bottles are less of a Oh, did not mean to do that. Never mind. I was going for not this. Going for this. Cool. So yeah, in this game, bottles I feel like are less of a commodity. They're more of, I don't know, like the game just gives them to you, and they're not like the treasures that they were, like the standard of greatness that they were in like Majora's Mask or in Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker, I felt like bottles were a little less important, but they were still pretty important. Like they were still like secrets. I think in this you can just buy some bottles at shops, like at Beetle. Beetle is in this game. Well, a version of Beetle. They like to, they like to take characters and put them in different universes and stuff. It's always fun. And yeah, Beacon is so freaking standouty. Oh, birds are actually important in this game, but not you don't know their importance yet, but you find later that birds are important. So here's something interesting, actually, that I just noticed. Oh, nope. Alright, check it out. I'm going to cut off all the sound here for a second, but I'm going to leave one sound in. I did not even think about that. Can you turn that off somehow? Huh. This is interesting for recording. I never even thought about this. It doesn't matter. The sound of the Wiimote. I totally forgot that the Wiimote makes sounds. It's not like it's like ruins the recording or anything. It's just, you know, when you're setting up a recording, you try and get rid of all the sound and stuff. So here's enemies. But yeah, I just noticed that, and that's funny. That because I've got the headphones on, so I didn't even notice before that you can hear that. Alright, here we go! So enemies in this game, all of them. Every enemy will react to how you do your sword. Obviously, if I slash at this guy, he'll block up top, and then I can slash downward. Oh, obviously I can't because I'm having a lot of trouble with it. But enemies all react. Oh, come on. There we go. But yeah, enemies react to how you slash, and then you can slash in a different... it's weird. So what they react to is how your hand is positioned. Like, so if I'm holding my sword up, they will block up. If I'm holding my sword a little bit down, they'll block down. Left, right. So what you kind of want to do against enemies is hold your sword in the direction that you're not planning on slashing, and then they'll block in that direction. So it's kind of like you're faking them out. It's pretty cool. Oh, same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you all sorts of weird things. I owe you big for taking care of those guys. So let me tell you something fascinating. This guy is awesome, by the way. I love all these little characters in this game, and this guy is so cool. Hey, bud, I'm Gorgo the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods. According to the ancient texts, there's some kind of place above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky, or down from the Isle of the Goddess. If you find one, be sure to examine it. To keep tabs on the number of landmarks, they have rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, but for one, I believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Sure. I think that means he's going to keep talking. Sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you'd better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island and they get back by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger. Up there everyone reveres the goddess and resides at the islands of the sky in a perfect society, totally free of conflict and unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. The Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it's filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold, and an endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the... That's true. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. That's not true. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded, blah, 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 and the weather. Oh, the weather. No chance of sweaty heat in the garden paradise. Amazing, right? Wrong! It is beyond amazing! You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? I'm doing this Let's Play, but I just love talking to this guy. I've got to do more. I love this guy so much. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you, but I'll need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I'll give you the latest info. This guy is totally awesome. He's like just this cool researcher. You'll find him several times in your Joe Ernie. Whoa! Whoa! I don't even know why he said whoa. Didn't even need to read that. What in the world just happened? Did you see some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? So I just activated all the statues. So yeah, on the surface, these act as a save point. Also, they'll give you the option to go to the sky. And going to the sky will always just pop you out at the pillar of the area that you're down in. So like right now, can I zoom out one further than this? No, I can't. I can once I get into the Fair Woods, though. So basically, the sky... So yeah, so it'll always just teleport you out to the pillar that Corey spawns with the one that you're down. You went down. You can't like choose a pillar to go up. So don't. In case for some reason you're like, can I choose a pillar of where to go up? The answer is no. You cannot. And there's nothing here until I have a bug net. So I guess that means I should head for Faron Woods. Oh, what's up there? Well, we gotta check. We gotta check. It's just how I function, you know. I gotta check everything. I gotta know what's in every little doorway and nook and cranny. It's like eating a Thomas's English muffin. Oh, okay, this is... You activate a little shortcut, so the next time you plop down from the sky... The next time you plop down from the sky right over here, you can just run up and you can skip going through that big temple over there and come this way. That's actually something awesome about this game, that everywhere you go has all kinds of little shortcuts. It's like, the best way to describe it, the way that it was described in an article that I read, is like old Metroid, old Castlevania style, where it's like you get an item that allows you to unlock an area, and then you can take that shortcut forevermore. And so yeah, that's kind of the idea, is that all these shortcuts... Oh, and so this, you need to push it, because it's not quite up to snuff. And of course, that was... I don't even know why it plays the little sound. That was a totally forced shortcut. Like, I don't even know if I could grace it with the respect of being called a shortcut, but I think I have to. And Fee. You've entered the Fair Woods. That's it? I kind of figured, since the map denoted that I was entering the Fair Woods, that's where I was going, Fee. Okay, the potable water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including the massive tree. This massive tree. Not the. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region, including monsters that are going to try and kill you. And yep, this will light up the rest of the area. And in the other areas, I think they'll all kind of light up at once. Actually, because there are some extra places out here. Oh, and I like that too, that it reorients you to like a north-south orientation, even though it's not north-south. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in this area. I recommend you continue use of your dowsing ability to search for her. Alright, cool. Of course the area wants me to douse, but it's like, there's only one available path right now. Straightforward. Yeah! Alright, cool. So... I'm not 100% sure how long I have recorded, but I feel like right now is a good time to end this episode. So, without further ado, this has been Rakdar, and thank you for watching.